Well, the primary reason why I came in the office was just to be supportive of my husband. And then when I came and was filling out the questionnaire for him, I saw that it kind of qualified me as well. So then I made an appointment and I came back.
What have you done in the past for your migraines or numbness and tingling?
Um,
And
I,
how long did you suffer with this stuff?
I suffered from migraines for about 10 years before seeing you. Um, I was told that some people just have migraines, just like some people have high blood pressure, and they just wanted to treat me with medicine. I didn't like the medicine. I didn't like the way it made me feel. So then I began Botox therapy, and I did that for about 3 years, and I didn't like the effects of that. So I've always been more holistic than traditional medicine.
What did you learn about when you first started seeing me?
I learned that I should have been here a long time ago. Um, I learned that I should have went with my gut because I felt like the things that they were telling me and that they were doing were wrong, but I didn't know any better. So I just, kept going with the program because I wanted to feel better. And I think that's a lot of the issue. People know when you're not feeling well, you'll try anything. And I became a subject matter and just like practice. And
So with the experience with what kind of digestive issues were you experiencing?
severe constipation, stomach pains constantly, always felt like bloated and just full all the time. Could only eat small portions, and that was it. I would feel so full after that, and also had a lot of nausea and gas.
And how
So
did you live with that? How did that make you feel? How did it affect your life?
maybe sluggish a lot, very tired. Um, I guess I got used to it, so I kept trying to go on, but you get to a point where you tired of being tired. But it did affect, my day to day because I just felt tired all the time.
And so you've been going through some of our program. I know you mentioned
Yes,
that you did the GI map,
yes,
which for some of those that don't know, it's a stool analysis test that gave us information on how we can better help you and serve you and kind of create more of a plan behind what's going on with your digestive system. So where do you feel you're at now?
I didn't get to share this with you earlier. Actually, was excited about this. Actually, I went and had a colonoscopy, and they did the scope down my throat. But I told the GI doctor that I had H. pylori and was wondering was it a contributing factor to the pain that I was in. And she said, well, the doctor diagnosed you with H. pylori. She said, you didn't tell me that. I said, well, you didn't let me because I told you it was a holistic doctor. You kind of shut me down. She said, well, did he give you any antibiotics? I said, no, he prescribed supplements. She said, well, no supplements can cure H. pylori. She said, so we need to do a stool test ourselves. Did a stool test, no H. pylori. And I just was so elated because it's like, ah, ha, ha, ha. Because they don't, you tell them holistic and they look at it like, okay, it's crazy that you're doing holistic, but the H. pylori is gone. And I didn't get to tell you, but I wanted to see because I don't know if that's the only lab that she ran was the H. pylori, but it just said no H. pylori present. And I noticed since you prescribed the probiotics that the last that you have, that my stomach has felt a lot better, and not as in much pain as I was for whatever reason I had the setback that I had, not like hurting all the time.
So what you've experienced, right? Would you ever have thought walking into a chiropractic wellness office that it would have changed your life the way that it has?
Never would have imagined. Never would imagine. I think that's why I tell so many people. I've told everybody that would listen about you because I really feel like you changed my life and my husband, my family life. I never imagined coming here. I would get my life back, and that's what's happened. And you think chiropractic, you just think, adjustments and back. You don't think overall wellness. And like I said, it changed not only, my physical being, but it also changed my mental, because I think about things a lot different because of the things that I read when I'm here, the things that I see, things that you share with me. So, no, I never would have thought. Basically, I don't have them anymore. Far few and in between. Every now and again, I'll get numbing and tingling in my hands. Every now and again, I'll get a migraine. But actually, when I came to you, I was suffering 12 to 15 migraines per month. They labeled me as a chronic migraine sufferer. And I might have maybe one migraine a month, if that. I go months sometimes with no migraines. And by coming with you, I changed the way that I think, the way that I eat, the way that my family thinks, the way that my family eats. And I feel better.
And then that led to other conversation regarding some other health concerns that you had.
Yes.
That you had. Can you share that?
Yes. In questionnaire, talked about my sleep habits, my digestive issues. I've had GI issues forever. And you encouraged me to do a GI map test, which I did, and learned out a lot about what's going on inside. You don't think about what's in your stomach, you just think about what you put in it. But did the GI map test and learned a lot, and was overwhelmed by what I learned, but also intrigued enough to start doing something about it. And took your recommendations to stop with the gluten and sugar, and start feeling better. Lost a ton of weight. Felt good, felt better than I had felt in years, and thankful for it. I would tell everybody that Dr. Rocco cares, his staff cares, and that makes all the difference in the world. A lot of times when you go to the hospital, you're a number. You're just, another case. But like I tell everybody that I share with, each time we come, you have taken time to share, intimate time, and you really care about the patients, and it's not just about getting someone in and getting someone out. And if the people listening care about themselves, it's the best investment in themselves and coming to the Power of Life.